Hi, Rick Martin here with Martin IP Law Group, back with another installment of Frequently Asked Fridays. This week we're here to talk about yet another U.S. Supreme Court case that's come out recently, second one that they've done in recent months. This one involved a case between Jack Daniels and VIP Products. You may have read something or heard something about this, but the case was about a dog squeaker toy that VIP had come up with that was essentially shaped in the shape of a Jack Daniels bottle, but instead of Jack Daniels on there, they had the word Bad Spaniels. Instead of Old Number 7 Tennessee Sour Mash Whiskey, they had on there Old Number 2 on your Tennessee Rub. Clearly a spoof or a parody of the Jack Daniels mark, but Jack Daniels didn't apparently like that too much. They filed suit against them for trademark infringement. The real issue, I guess, that was decided by the Supreme Court, and the issue involved in the case was, to what extent does a parody allow you to use something like that? Again, there's something called the Rogers test that's been used in the past that basically says if it's a parody, we apply higher First Amendment standards to it, and we don't look at it from the traditional likelihood of confusion standpoint. Supreme Court came down with a very narrow opinion that looked at it just a little bit differently, and what they kind of came down in favor of was, in this case, because VIP was making use of this as a mark, as a trademark, as something that actually identified the product in question, then it didn't rise to the level of the parody in the First Amendment. They applied a traditional likelihood of confusion test, or at least they said that's what applied, and that's what the ruling was based on. So again, where you have a parody that doesn't relate to the product or service, that doesn't identify the product or service, you're probably still going to be okay. But if, like the VIP case, your parody actually is used to identify your product or service, probably prevent that and would come down on the side of infringement. I hope that's been helpful. We hope you found this entertaining and informative. Have a great weekend, and if you need any IP services, whether you have a trademark that you want to register or worried about infringing someone else's mark, we're here and happy to help. Thanks. Have a great weekend.